Hello, hello, and happy Wednesday. How are you all doing? If it's still Wednesday for you, hump day is almost over. If it's Thursday already for you, you're one step closer to the weekend. But welcome in, friends. How are you all doing? How was your day? Let me know in the chat. Let me say hi to everyone. You may notice I got all the commands updated. So we have emotes back in our commands again. I was good. I finally did the thing I've been saying I was going to do since we updated emotes. So, you know, I did the thing. I did the thing. I told you guys I would. Megs, welcome in. Thank you for collecting your daily blanket. Kai, welcome in as well. Thank you for collecting your daily blanket. Pinky, good to see you, love. Thank you for collecting your daily blanket. Zeppy, congrats on being first and collecting the very first paw print autograph from our kitty cats. I thought that was a cute idea and I ran with it. So we now have a little collectible that you guys get when you redeem first. So you have a 1 in 10 chance of getting Raffi because Raffi is shy and Leo is not. So you have a 10% chance of getting Raffi for that collectible. Zeppy, congratulations, and thank you for collecting your daily blanket. Bard, welcome in. It's good to see you, love. Thank you for collecting your very first daily blanket and beginning your blanket fort. How are you doing? Let's see. It's Third Ned's Day, your dudes. Yes, it is, Pinky. Yes, it is. Casey, welcome in. It's good to see you, love. Thanks for collecting your daily blanket. Yes, paw print autograph collectible for first. That's what I started doing, but oh my gosh, and thank you, Bluma, for the resub, and thank you for collecting your daily blanket. You'll take an autograph. I'm glad. Oh geez, I updated the commands, but apparently I haven't updated the auto shout out yet. So that's still on the list. But we'll get it done. We'll get it done. If you're not following Late Bluma, you really should be. She's amazing variety streamer. Check her out. It's 1 a.m. You can't sleep as always, so you're glad to see. Oh, I'm so glad. Yeah, Pinky's a bit of an insomniac in the UK too. So I get a handful of you guys on weekdays. But I'm glad I can keep you company and hopefully you can get some better sleep. Um, but yeah, we're gonna play Medieval Dynasty tonight because that's what I decided I really feel like playing. Um, Mama Sim, welcome in. Thank you for collecting your daily blanket. The science today involves multiple birds and lower number of stones. Yes, not exactly. So we have a quest line that we initiated at the end of our last Medieval Dynasty stream where we met an inventor. Now, this is one of these kind of characters that pop up in the storyline of Medieval Dynasty that typically have really, really good skills. That if you complete their quest line, you have the option to recruit them. What does my hat say? My beanie says I'm full of blood and secrets. So it's my newer beanie. I still have the waiting for my mother load, but I'm saving that one for like Sims specific streams. I'm glad you love that, Mama Sim. But yeah, so she's in the character in question that we started the storyline for. She invented a spork, so we now are the proud owner of a spork. But she wants us to hunt some birds for a. You see Leo? Yes, he's hanging out. Raffi's still napping in the living room at the moment, but Leo you can see right there. But yeah, So I'm gonna turn off Spotify. But yeah, so we started this quest line. We're gonna pick it up here and try and go through it. But yeah, so she wants us to hunt birds for her research. So, Pinky, thank you for redeeming. Give Leo a treat. I will give him num noms. 1 second. Let me go grab him. All right. We're gonna get Leo up here to take a treat. Come on. You know the drill. You gotta come up. You gotta come up and say hi to our friends. There he is. All right. So yeah, we're picking up that quest line. We're still trying to recruit more villagers. Haven't been super happy with the skills of our recruitable villagers lately, but you know, we'll figure it out. It is day 6 of summer, so we're just finishing summer of our 3rd year in this game. And you love the launches and the nom noms. See. But yeah, we're just finishing summer of our 3rd year in this game. So we'll be entering fall during autumn this episode. So let's transition over to the game and get back to our village. Yeah, it's almost the end of day 6, so we only have the 1 day left of summer. We did successfully hunt a bear last episode and bandits. We were hunting stuff last time. But, yeah, we're gonna head back home. I also visited Hornica for the first time last episode because I realized once I had money, I could just have the guy with the cart and horse take me to Hornica, and I didn't have to, like, traverse the dangerous path on my own. So, you know, we love a workaround. Our village is slowly but surely growing. We are not... We did take up a quest as well for, let's see, we do have to hunt more bears because that was our king's quest. By doing the quests for the king, we have a better relationship and can potentially get things like actually being able to name our village and as well as possibly lower taxes, potentially. Yes, fast travel unlocked. Woo! I mean, fast travel has always been available. It's just a little pricey, but I had money. I have money now. So it didn't seem that bad. Also, we dyed our clothes. So we officially have color in our clothes, in our wardrobe. So yay us for finally bringing a little color into our life. Ellie, welcome in. Thank you for collecting your daily blanket. How you doing? I went with blue and then orange pants. One, because I already had blue dye. And two, because he does have one blue eye. So he has one blue eye and one brown eye. That's kind of his whole thing as a character, is he's got this heterochromia that's just like the same as his uncle. And that's why he moved to this place, was to like meet up with his uncle who's already dead. So I went with like blue, you know, I kind of matched his eyes basically for his color scheme. Let's see. We're gonna go back to our village. I was pretty disappointed in the loot that we got from the bandits last time. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty paltry. Pretty paltry. You're gonna be lurking, very tired from work. I am doing well. Rest up, my friend. Enjoy your lurk. And my people can, you know, check out Elderberry as well for content. Does a lot of Final Fantasy, Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail, any of those games or types of games. Baldur's Gate 3. If any of those games are things you like to watch people play, can drop a follow. It's dark, I know. I think I have a torch. I do have a torch. Okay, cool. There. Now it's not quite so dark. It's a little better. We're almost back to Barrow. We do have chickens now. In case anybody missed that. We do have chickens now. It's awesome. We have eggs. We can eat scrambled eggs, which is making me want to, like, eat a scrambled egg. Maybe I'll make some after stream. Late night eggs. I've got a funny anecdote about that. Yes, poultry, not poultry. Sorry, my accent kind of makes them sound very similar, I know. I don't say it like poultry. I don't know how Brits say it. Let me know, UK friends, if you say poultry different or context. Context is key. We are getting close to the point that I have the skills I want to have before. Let's see, we're at 6, 3, 6, 2, 8, 6. So, I mean, really, I really just want to get diplomacy up one more level before, ironically say them rather close together as well. It is only a subtle difference. Gotta love English. Let's see. I want to get diplomacy to level 3 before my wife and I have a baby. Because we're gonna have a baby. We're just not gonna have him yet because skills matter. And so we do have to hunt more bears. We also have another quest that has to do with hunting a bear, but we have a time limit for that one, and that's with Alwyn. We have plenty of time to do that, though. Let's see. We do need to harvest some more beetroot to continue the main storyline quest. chapter quest is just have an heir. These are kind of like your milestones for developing in the game. Yeah, need those good stats to pass on to the kid. I mean, thankfully, my wife has pretty good stats as it is, but I just want to give my kid a good start. Now, it's pretty much guaranteed to be a boy, the son, because the whole thing in the main, because this is the main storyline world versus in Oxbow, I think you can choose whether you have a son or daughter. Because they don't care as much in Oxbow whether the kid is male or not. But in the main quest line, it is all about following the, you know, the very traditional male line. Ursicide seems to like these quests. Yeah, unfortunately, many fake bears were harmed in the making of this village. Alright, our torch is almost out, but we're back in our village! Look at us go! We have chickens! Look at the chickens! Look at the chicken! Look at the chicken! Oh, now you cannot see the chicken. Cannot see the chicken anymore. You missed your chance. Oh. Let's see. Make a new torch. Look at all those chickens, right? There. Now we have a fire. Let's look at our management. How we doing? Water, fine. How we doing on food? Pretty darn good. We use about 270 per day. But we have like over 10,000. So, you know, exceeds expectations. Using currently about 70 wood per day. Plenty of wood to go around. Ildefonsa is my wife. She is the cook. She's actually leveled up in production by a level. Very proud of her. So she's got the 3-3, and diplomacy's her lowest skill too, which is another reason why I want to have at least level 3 diplomacy, because our child gets the average of our skills. And so if I have at least 3, then they start out with at least a 2 in diplomacy. Let's go find the bath. I think it's still over here. Get a drink of water from the well. We got all our crop fields. Oh, well, this one isn't really active at the moment. I guess I didn't plant anything. But there's not a whole lot you can plant in the summer. There's more you can plant in the autumn, so I think that's why I left this blank. is so that I could plant like an actual grain in autumn. We've got poppies we'll be able to harvest next season. We have cabbage we'll be able to harvest next season. More cabbage, all the cabbage. I would love me a good cabbage roll. We planted a small orchard of cherry trees over here last time. So, yeah, we got lots of cabbage. Cabbage is convenient for planting in the summer because it only takes one season to grow. That's why I usually plant it in the summer, not the spring, because there's a lot of things to plant in spring, but cabbage is like the only thing you can plant in summer. So I usually just wait to plant it until summer and just let other things take up the fields during there. We do have 4 little apple trees. We might expand this at some point. This has kind of become the agricultural sector part. And I can't say I'm really doing a lot of like village planning at the moment. Oh hey, it's starting to lighten up just a tad. Megs, hello love, how are you? Alright, let's look at our map. Because let's see, we have a journal. We need to hunt 1 white-tailed eagle. That should be easy enough. Let's do this one at a time. It's task. I complete tasks. And, I want to build another, because I don't think I have an empty house at the moment. Let me look at my houses. Oh, geez. Extraction. What's wrong? Are you guys out of tools? You're out of tools. That's not good. Production. Kitchen is also out of firewood. Okay, so that's something I need to do. I need to make some tools, and I need to make some firewood, first and foremost. Probably wouldn't hurt to make some more bowls while we're at it. Yeah, we don't have an empty house at the moment, so I may... They're also a female-dominated village for the most part. Not completely, but good portion. I mean, I could put her, if we do recruit her, I could always put her in with my herbalist. I guess it'll depend on her skills. I mean, I could always put her there temporarily. It's like, wait, do I need to build another house? Not necessarily. Not yet. Eat some stew. Alright, well, let's go to the blacksmith here. The smithy. And craft some tools. Some stone tools. Some stone pickaxe, probably? Let's do like 5 pickaxes here. I don't have mining yet. That is like an actual mine yet. So we're still stuck on mostly wood and stone tools. And whatever like metal tools I like find on the side of the road. I'm good. I'm very glad to be hanging out playing Medieval Dynasty tonight. It's just a fun game. It's like, I like to talk about it like, okay, Skyrim meets Stardew Valley is kind of the gist of this game. Without the fantasy elements, obvious. Which I feel like is fairly obvious. Alright. Some pickaxes. There's some pickaxes. Let's chop up some firewood. $70 logs worth of firewood is gonna be... Maybe let's do 60 logs? I don't know how long this is gonna take. This is gonna take about 4 minutes. 4 real-time minutes for him to cut that much wood. So we can just hang out and chat for a couple minutes while he does that. Some people find this game very grindy. I like games that are very grindy like this. Where you have to, like, complete a number of steps to, like, make the final product. It feels more real to me. Which sometimes I like. Sometimes I like realism, and sometimes I'm like, not that real. Not that real. That's a little too real. Anybody else like games that are grindy, or do you hate them? Is it a game you prefer to only watch grindy games, or do you like to play them? Let me know. I'm totally gonna be over encumbered when he gets done. I always forget how much firewood is in 60 logs. That's like... Let's see. That's 240 firewood that I'm chopping right now. Depends on the game or the type of grind. Fair. You don't really enjoy grinding much, but it can be a good break. That's also fair. I don't like fighting grinding, if that makes sense. Like, I find it annoying if you have to do, like, a ton of, like, minor battles. Like, a lot of a certain genre of, like, RPG that my brother plays are like that, where you have to do, like, tons of little fights and stuff. And I don't enjoy that as much, but when it's, like, farming and crafting and hunting, I don't know, it's more enjoyable to me. Combat grinding, yes, I find it annoying. Combat grinding is annoying to me. But other types of grinding like this, not so much. Funny, I have like a dark gray blanket in the living room that Raffi has basically claimed as his blanket since I adopted him. He blends, especially when he's in like shadow, like if I don't have lights on in the living room, he blends in with that blanket so well. Like I could, like, it was like shadowed when I first came home from work earlier today, and he was laying on that blanket with his back to me, so his like white belly wasn't showing in my direction. I could not see him, period. Alright, we have done all the firewood, but it's too much firewood for us to carry back to all at once, so we gotta drop some and take it in at least 2, if not 3 passes. Drop it and slowly walk over to our resource storage. There. Firewood. Right back. take the other wood. We're over, like, we're carrying a lot, and it's slow, but it's a short distance, so it's fine. It's fine. Did anyone else's dads call it, like, if you were, like, helping bring in groceries and you grabbed, like, more than 2 bags at a time? Did anybody else's dad call that, like, a lazy man's load? Or just mine? Curious. Let me know in the chat. I'm gonna make some new bowls for my wife, the cook, as well. Oh, you did? Yours did, Mama Sim? I'm not alone in this experience. Never, but that's so cute. Thought it was just your dad? Nope, apparently not. It was my dad too. Other phrases like, pull yourself up by your bootstraps, even when I'm not wearing boots. Gotta love dads. I love the description for the spork. Special item. It sounds stupid, and it looks stupid, but somehow it makes sense. Made some new bowls for my wife as well. Let's check the management. Are they good on stuff now? Are we good? Why are you still saying that you don't have things? You mean no resources? Oh, is it one of these things that you're missing resources for? You low on meat? I really don't see that as being the case, but I guess let's go over to the food storage and see, and maybe they need shovels as well for the excavation hut. I can make some more shovels. We can make some shovels. I don't think I have a stone shovel though, so we're gonna have to make wooden shovels. Dads are cool. Dads are cool. Dads are cool. Though we would never admit it. You know, you never admit it to them that they're cool. Alright. We got some shovels for our excavation crew to use as well. Maybe they just need to wake up and get to their workstations, and then they'll realize, oh, we've got everything we need. Silly us. Let's see. Do I have bow and arrow here? I've got a couple bows. Yeah, okay. We got bows. Where's my arrows? Yeah, I've got lots of arrows. Cool. Axe, got all that. Cool, cool, cool. I love the view my village has. Look at this gorgeous view over this lake. Isn't it beautiful? I picked this place for the view. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Who doesn't want Lakeview property? Right? Right? Everybody wants Lakeview property. Don't lie to me. If you don't want Lakeview, you want Sea View. Or Mountain View. Everybody wants a view. It's true. Beautiful dawn. Gorgeous view. Thank you. Everybody will get up soon here. Yeah, we have tons of meat. That's not the issue. We've got cabbage and carrot. Plenty. We honestly probably should sell some carrot. We could sell some carrots. You want a fiber internet view? Honestly, same. Scrambled eggs, meats. Still have some roasted meat. Probably sell some carrots. We'd only get about 1 per carrot, I don't really need to sell right now. I have money. We have lots of eggs, too. But I don't think I have the... I don't think I have bread recipes unlocked, really. Oh, wrong workstation. This is the workstation I wanted. Oven. Bread. Bit of water and flour. Wait, I haven't unlocked that yet? What? But I have so much flour. Well, shucks. I feel like I should unlock some of this stuff with my money. Alright, flatbread with onion. We can't quite make multigrain bread because we don't have oats yet. I think I have some planted, though. We can make wheat bread. I gotta be careful with that, though. We can make rye bread. Oh, but I don't have enough technology for these ones. Well, I've unlocked what I can. We can add flatbreads to my wife's to make list. What do you mean no resources? I don't understand. Carrot, meat. Yeah, you've got carrots. You've got meat. Like, that's not the issue. Oh, maybe it's the fish one. I bet it's the fish one. The fish one is what's triggering it. Don't even worry about the roasted fish meat. That's what the problem was. Okay. Flatbread with onion. I don't have wooden plates. I guess I need to figure out how to make those at some point. But we can go ahead and add these assignments and throw in some flatbread making. You know, make at least one flatbread per day, please. Of each. You know, some flatbread with onion. Oh my gosh. This is making me want, like, fresh naan. Mmm. Now I really want, like, a really good flatbread with, like, onion and maybe cheese and... I want yummy food! I think part of it is I'm starting to get a little bit hungry. Megs, thank you for the group stretch. If you're watching, please take a moment and take a good stretch out. Don't let your limbs get stiff if you can help it. Alright, thanks for using your channel points to take care of the community, Megs. I appreciate it. Alright, we need to look for a white-tailed eagle spot, which I believe there is one, yes. There is one literally right across the bridge. Boop. That we can hunt our first bird. Yeah, white-tailed eagle. Axe. Do I not have this queued up on your... No, I don't. Okay. Let's fix that. There. And then arrows. Equip. Because apparently I unequipped them at some point. Sweet Tea, welcome in. There is a co-op mode for this game, and it is also cross-platform compatible. So if you have friends on PlayStation and stuff, you can play with them on a PC in a co-op game. Fun fact. But welcome in. Lovely to meet you. So yeah, I am in the current single-player world, but there is a separate map for co-op play. And you can change it, like, a game doesn't have to be solely co-op either. Like, I have a game file on there that I can literally just invite people to come look at, and they can come tour it with me in the game, and we can play, like, a bit, or you can, like, consistently do a game save together if you want to. But no, I'm actually super pleased personally with the co-op on this. I have played off and on with some members of the community in a couple files. Let's see. I need to start sneaking. Gotta sneak up. I see an eagle. They're hunting a wascoey wabbit, but not really. That one was a duck, I think. One down. The eagle has landed. No, the eagle is dead. Alright, next on the list, we need to hunt a hawk. We also need to hunt a duck, and we do have ducks right there. So maybe we should do that first. You love this game, but the hunting is boring to you? Fair enough. Fair enough. Rune, welcome in, love. Thanks for collecting your daily blanket. How are you doing, love? Hello, hello, Sul. Goodbye, ducky. Now we need a hawk, a pigeon, and a crow. My understanding is it's probably this inventor is probably gonna make me hunt basically everything in the game. Alright. We need a hawk. Oh, we actually have a hawk spot, like, right by our place. Back across the bridge. I don't know. I don't mind that the hunting is kind of boring in this game because hunting, from my understanding, because I've never actually been hunting in real life, but I have relatives who hunt. And my understanding is hunting, by and large, is boring. So I feel like it's pretty accurate that this is also mostly boring. But it's like we don't have much better to do at the moment. We already checked all the villages for... Oh, I see the hawk. I see the hawk. If you enjoy being outside and being around nature, it's not boring. That's fair. My understanding, I only say that my understanding is that it's kind of boring is because it's a lot of like sitting around and waiting. Mostly. But like I don't mind being in nature personally. So I don't want to shoot things in real life. Fake things I don't mind shooting. But I don't want to shoot things in real life. Yeah, I don't have a great attention span most of the time. So I don't think I would do that great with the sitting around and waiting and being quiet thing. So it's probably for the best that my dad never tried to take me hunting. If you sit still long enough, a bird will land next to you. I believe it, but again, I'm not great at sitting still. Not my strong suit, I confess. Alright, I see a crow spot nearby. Let's go over there. If we do hunt one of everything in the game in one dynasty, we do get an achievement for that. Which I admit, I'm a fan of achievements. I like achievements. They're like a task. I complete tasks. Yeah. I see a lot of rabbits. Oh, I think I see a crow. Creep up here. Got it. Okay, we just gotta find a pigeon now for this first part of this quest. Let's see. Pigeon. Pigeon, 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 pigeons. That's what I thought. There are pigeons in Gostovia. Who is this? This is one of my villagers, I think. Kunagunda, who just, like, going for a stroll, I guess. Came down the hill and then turned around to walk back up the hill. Do-do-do-do. Over the river and through the woods to Gostovia we go. Well, da, 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 da. Alright, we're going to get the pigeon. Then we'll probably have to go back and, like, report. Over in Veronica. My dude here is only like 21 years old, so one day we will have geese. there was a pigeon and then I startled it. But we just gotta sit here and sit still. Doesn't really seem safe shooting in a village. Oh, hello. Random old lady.
Is Gostovia, not Gostovia.
That felt targeted. Just want to shoot a pigeon. Oh shoot. Lady, you scared my pigeon. Oh. Now we can deliver all these feathers to Nicola. Let's go for a swim. Shortcut! Also, to get a drink of water. More than enough feathers. Off we go. Ooh, Baranica. Oh, hey, heads up, y'all, because we are going to have some ads run here shortly. I'll probably take a brief break and grab myself like a snack or order food here while the ads run. Just so nobody's gonna miss anything. Go take care of yourself, grab a snack, bathroom break, water break, stretch break, medication if you need it. Vitamins, whatever it is you need. This is a great time to go get it. It'll be about a 5-ish minute break. And then we'll be back. Continuing our quest for science. So. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and take a pause. Save the game. Friendly reminder to save your game if you are playing a game. back. Oh, welcome back from ads. If you had ads, thank you for sticking through them and supporting the channel. I grabbed myself some cheese and crackers. I was good and did not order takeout again. I really can't afford to be eating takeout as much as I have been. So, kudos to me for resisting temptation. Because the Nepalese place down the road was calling my name, but not today. Not today. Another day. Alright, let me turn off Spotify. And back to science. And cheese and crackers.
Do what they say, but do not get too close to them.
There she is. Welcome back, friend. I have all the feathers the valley can offer. Great, give me time until tomorrow to properly examine them, and come up with the best option for arrows. See you tomorrow, then. Alright. That's all we can do for the day. There. Alright. Hmm. Hello, Leo. You cannot have my cheese. Leo is a cheese fiend, for those who haven't heard this before. To the point that he will snip, like, he's also a Cheeto thief. Because, like, he will literally find out which cabinet I have chips in. And he will specifically go after the Cheeto bag. And rip into it. And go nom 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 nom. You just like cheese, don't you? Yeah, you just like cheese. But I don't want to share my cheese, and cheese is not good for you. It's not good for you. Sounds good, Megs. Have a great night. Thanks for watching the old VODs. I hope you enjoy. See.
Once I was working side by side with farmers, but they always need to change stuff.
I suppose we can go home. I love pretty much all cheese, though I admit I'm not a big fan of Swiss. It's not my favorite. Like the stinkier cheeses are less appealing in my book. But if you like them, I am certainly not about to diss your cheese preference. Oh, this isn't the direction I wanted to go. Okay. You know, since she's working on crafting the best arrow, the next step is probably going to be chopping every type of tree. There's only 3, though. Because there's birch, maple, and pine. I wonder if I can shoot a fish with an arrow. I think I missed. I feel like it should be hitting. Oh well. Get home. Here, back home. Our lovely wife is in the kitchen. That sounded very...
Hello, husband.
Hello, husband, she says.
Have a nice
Oh, my
day.
love. I'm age... Well, not me, but my character, Rasamir, is 20 years old currently. We have beets, cabbages, spicy seeds. We got a lot we're gonna harvest tomorrow. Let's see. See if we've got insulation. Look at our chickens! Our chickens! $18. We can get 2 walls. And a little bit of the last wall insulated here. There. I'll be able to finish insulating this house tomorrow. Pakoslawa. I am looking for a husband for you, no worries. Just like I'm looking for a wife for the other one, but no, you cannot be together. Your skills are not a good match. see. Maybe there'll be a better crop of potential village recruits in the coming season. Here, my dear, let me... Oh, good, you got the fire lit. Let me sit next to you. And I'll talk about our day. Oh, hey, I forgot to put the meat in the food storage. I should do that. See? Maybe one of the couples I've already paired up will finally marry.
How are all those candles lighting up by themselves?
Should have a lot more of the trees regrow here when we switch seasons as well. I'm probably gonna have the actual, like, village spread out, like, along here. Because, like, this land is too steep to build it, mostly, which is why I have all the agriculture over here. But I think a good bit of, like, this land is still able, so this is probably the direction I will immediately go to expand. But also, like, up here if I can. It's kind of steep right here though, so we'll see. But I might be able to do a little more here as well. Let's see, 19, so it's after 7 p.m. now. The sun is setting on the last day of summer. Oh, I forgot we haven't insulated the fisherman's house yet. I guess I should do that at some point. I guess the sun is setting over there because we get sunrise over the lake, but we don't get sunset over the lake. I guess let's grab some stuff. I mean, I'm pretty sure I've had the herbalist grabbing. Oh, I guess I only really had them focused on berries. Which makes sense, because berries are excellent for turning into fertilizer. But they are not the only thing that is good at turning into fertilizer. What else do we have that's, like, rotting? Mushrooms. Some berries. Some of the roasted fish meat. Wouldn't trust. A good bit of the cabbage, honestly, is getting there. And we're gonna have so much cabbage after the harvest. Why am I doing this? Because it'll make rot. What do we do with rot? Fertilizer. A necessary component of... a necessary component of our farming industry. Can't just plant, gotta fertilize. What better fertilizer than rotten vegetables? Right? Right? You know? And like I said, we're gonna have so much cabbage when we harvest next season, and these are already like 60% down, like, so they're not really worth selling at this point, so I'm just speeding along the fertilizer. We're gonna have more. Put a fruit tart in here because it was bad. We got that from the bandits. It's a poisoned fruit tart. It's got 8.3% poisoning. I don't trust it. That poisoning ain't worth it. Perfect. Two. What else do we have that's already almost rotting anyway? Good bit of meat. Still a lot of meat there. Art, welcome in. How you doing? Thanks for collecting your daily blanket. Welcome back, my friend. How you been? Alright. And like another 10.4 kilograms can fit in there. Roasted meat that's very much turning anyway. Now 3.8, which I'll probably just top off with berries. Perfect. Alright, our compost bins are full. Look at us go. Need to check. I mean, the buckets of water can probably hold until tomorrow when we switch over new season. Only 2 there. So, I mean, they're fine. They're fine. Put some stuff away. Oh, I forgot to put the roasted fish meat somewhere. We'll just drop it here. Yeah. Okay. Alright, and with that, it is almost 10 p.m. local time. Not my time, local to the game. So I'm gonna have my dude come here and go to sleep. To the next season. Bum ba da dum. Here he goes. Waklawa. Niradka had her baby. And Kunagunda and Roland got married. Love that for them. So we have a new member of the village. A child has been born. Alright. Why do I keep waking up on this bed and not in the same bed as my wife? I don't like it. I don't like it. Honey, are you mad at me? Okay. All those trees regrew. Love that.
Hello, husband.
Still loves me.
Have a nice day.
Mushrooms! Collect some hops. And collect the beetroots. We can make borscht. Alright. Whole bunch of beetroot. Let's go drop off in the food storage. $300 beetroots. Also have 52 beetroot seeds. To be planted in spring. Seeds away. Put the hops away. Okay. One field down. Now for the cabbages. The many, many cabbages. My cabbages! I'm a cabbage merchant, I am. And the Avatar is a menace to society. I just want to sell my cabbages. In peace. Alright, we should probably drop these off before we start the next field. Because we're already pretty encumbered. Lots of cabbages. Lots of cabbages indeed. Definitely be making some money on cabbages this season. Long as the Avatar does not wreck our cart. First thing of seeds. Alright. All for the next field. We can plant in winter, so we'll want to leave at least one field empty for carrots. They won't harvest until summer though, so probably only one field. Alright, I'm gonna have to stop there, or I'm not gonna be able to move. So many cabbages. Another 300 cabbages. Pick the cabbage seed. Finish the second field and start the third. I'll have to do at least one more stopover at the food storage before... Alright, that's my limit. Back up to food storage. That's the one downside to cabbages. They're great for planting in the summer season and then replacing with something else in the fall when we can plant more stuff. But they're heavy. They are heavy. And I do not yet have a steed to help me carry it all. Another 300 cabbages. That, drop the seeds. Depending on how many seeds we have at the end of this, we might sell some seeds too. They're at least lightweight. Let's see. I can barely move, but I can. Finish the field. Cabbages. We gotta have over 1,000 cabbages with this harvest, I swear. Oh shoot. It's gonna be too much for the food storage to handle. Too many cabbages. Not enough space. Space bags, storage packs. I don't know why that's the thing that came into my head, but it is. Anybody else remember those commercials? Too much stuff and not enough space. Space bags, storage packs. I miss commercials like that. Why don't they make commercials in that, like, manner anymore? They were catchy. I feel like they don't make commercials like that anymore. Makes me a little sad. We might have to put it in the resource storage for now, or we might have to take a break. How many? What's the limit? Oh, there it is. Bum, 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 leaving us with 23 cabbages. Like the old OxyClean commercials and the old Sham Wow commercials. Anybody else get nostalgia about those? I don't know. Youngins these days, they don't have commercials. They have streaming services, which may or may not have commercials. Alright. Get the last cabbages. There we go. Last 44 cabbages. And now we've got the poppy seeds to harvest as well. So let me grab the scythe. So we've got a proper scythe here. I like a scythe. This is way better than a sickle. Big old sweepin' swing, swing, bada bada, swing. Hey, bada bada, hey, bada bada, swing. A very old video game. I'm not sure how old exactly, but it was called Backyard Baseball. Did anybody else have that game? It was really my brother who had it, but we played like a co-op mode, I think, at times, or we took turns playing. I have vague memories. I was pretty young. I'm dating myself with all these references these days, I feel like, but I don't care. I've always been an old soul. Never really fit in with my own generation, so... Alright, we got all the poppy seeds. Look at us go. Poppy seeds go into resource storage. Oh, we've got a... We craft poppy seeds at the workbench in the barn. Okay. We are gonna have to take a good number of... Got a number of things we gotta work on crafting here in the barn. I don't have barn workers yet, so I gotta do all this heavy work myself in the meantime, which on the bright side gives me tons of experience in the farming skill, so it's not all bad. Go to the workbench, craft some stuff here. Take a few minutes. Take a moment, take a big stretch if you're watching with me. even a little stretch, if you prefer. And a friendly reminder to save your games, take a drink of water, or some other drink that does not have caffeine. Hmm. Glad our fisherman finally got married. He was part of an earlier quest line, but he's got really great skills. So, particularly in the survival category, that's why he's a fisherman. Like I said, I mean, eventually this sort of task is going to start getting delegated to people in the village, but I don't have enough people in my village just yet to delegate all this stuff to, so I have to do a lot of the legwork still. Where the village gets and whatnot, the less I will have to do at the beginning of the season, because they will do it for me. And it'll become more automated. Getting there slowly but surely. the sound, like the work sounds in this game, to be pretty relaxing on. The rain, the scraping, the wood scraping sound. See. Almost done with this. We will take a quick break because I gotta feed my cats their dinner, and ads are going to run shortly. I'm gonna have him do some of the grindy bits here while ads run, and we will be right. Oh, welcome back from ads if you had ads. Thank you for sticking through them. Meg, welcome in love. Thank you for collecting your daily blanket. How are you doing? It's good to see you again. Yeah, we're playing Medieval Dynasty. We are working through all the things. We have a crazy amount of poppy seeds, so we're definitely going to be selling some of that. Because who needs 1,000, like, pounds of... Okay, it's not 1,000 pounds. It's almost 10 kilograms of poppy seed. That feels like a lot of seeds. We should also sell some cabbage, because we have a really big, like a ton of cabbage. A really big ton of cabbage. So, definitely gonna sell some cabbage, gonna sell some poppy seed. Let's save like 100. Maybe 150. 180. That's good. We'll save 180 of the poppy seed. It's a bit late to do a run to the village. Ooh, yes, 10% more crops in orchard. We'll definitely get that. A little late to do a run, to go sell things. We definitely need to sell cabbage. How many can we take with us without being too encumbered? Can we take at least 100 more? Apparently not. We're gonna have to make several trips to sell cabbages, because we can't carry a whole lot at a time. There. We have 120 cabbages. We've got a bunch of poppy seed to sell. We are gonna make everybody go broke buying our stuff. Because they're not allowed. They're not programmed to refuse whatever you try and sell them as. So, I will make them go broke buying my cabbages. The whole world will be broke buying my cabbages. That is the goal. I don't think we really need the light hat anymore, now that it is autumn. I think I've got some other clothes. They might be in my actual house. So, clothing. Here we go. Simple hood. Grab our hood. And yeah. There we go. My dude looking like a proper medieval farmer. Make sure we take a drink of water. We do still need to do all the stuff to plant things for the season, now that we've started autumn. Love that the trees around our little swamp pond grew back. It looks so nice. Take these buckets and fill them up. those in the food storage. Oh, hey, if I put the scythe back in resource storage, I can probably grab a couple more cabbages to take to market. How much fertilizer do I have? 192? Pretty good. Here, put that back. I don't really need my axe right now. How many more cabbages can I bring with me? Out being encumbered. Not even 20? 16. I'll take it. Gonna need to make a few trips back and forth. Because I've got 136 cabbage here, and I still have almost 1,100 cabbage in the food storage, taking up a lot of space. So, I want a flatbread with onion for dinner. Let's see. Is it the gruel? I feel like the gruel. Ooh, and gruel will increase my weight limit by 10 kilograms, so let's grab a couple bowls of that. Because if nothing else, we can take that, eat that in the morning, and grab some more. And more cabbages. In the meantime, we do have some more rot to turn into more fertilizer. Fertilizer goes really quick though. And it's like middle of the night at this point anyway, so we gotta wait until like morning time, or at least close, in order to make our way over to Gostovia. I always start in Gostovia to sell stuff. Even though Barrow, I think, is slightly closer, or at least equilateral distance. I think it's because it's a slightly bigger town. And I don't know, I just like making all the sellers there to buy. You know, and if I run out of people to, you know, blackmail into buying all my cabbages, then I'll go to Barrow and make them buy all my cabbages. It's a wonderful system. I will be so very rich at the end of this year. It'll be great. And in the meantime, we can get some other stuff done. Okay, that one's empty. That one's empty. Hey, I also realized I need an assignment for the herbalist hut for autumn. Assignments for autumn. St. John's Wort, Broadleaf Plantain, Chicory. Is there anything else that can be gathered in autumn? Because gather all of it. You don't need to do this one, though. We don't have, like, the recipes for a lot of that stuff, so just focus on gathering resources at the moment. Accept the assignments. Let's do, Which ones? I feel like some of these, let's see, can be consumed. Red pine mushroom can be cooked into stuff. We definitely want more of that. Maybe like 10% of the things that can be cooked into dishes. Or they do degrade. Maybe like 5% of each of the mushrooms. Five, five, five. 5. This one is poisonous if you eat it on its own and not in a dish. So maybe I won't grab that one for now. But feel free to grab chicory and broadleaf plantains and St. John's wort. Well, that's only 40%. Maybe we can double all these. Yeah, see, let's confirm intensity. You have your assignment. Your mission, should you choose to accept it. More rot to turn into fertilizer. Oops. Forgot to do the multiple. Alright. During the end of day 1. Oh, got some rot left over. Let's see how much, how much is 10 kilograms? More of cabbage. There we go, 50. Then we can have 186 cabbage. Also, I can unlock another, yes. Let's unlock pottage for a recipe. We can make stew. We can make pottage. Ooh, I should have soup too, because we do have beets. Now. So we can get that. We don't have the mushrooms yet, but we will. So we will be able to have mushrooms. And heck, we got everything almost for the vegetable soup, except we don't have the technology. We don't have the technology for it. We could make some more bowls, though. We can go craft some more bowls. And then... adjust what our wife is making in the kitchen to include a couple more recipes. Grab the wooden plate recipe as well. Make some of those. It'll open up a few more meals. Go put those in the resource storage. Sleep is for the weak. Wooden bowls. Wooden plates. Meat with gravy, there it is. Roasted meat plus onion. Gonna make a ton of money off cabbages this season, so we can afford to grab some. Oh, hey, and we have morel mushrooms already, so scrambled eggs with mushrooms. Oh, but we don't have the technology. So sad. We can add more recipes here. More recipes! It's a good time. It's a good time. We're getting more foods. More foods. Nice. Hey, we got all the stuff for him. Oh, we don't have the technology for any of these recipes. That is sad. That is so very sad. Parts? Not enough technology. Do we have to upgrade the kitchen? I bet we have to upgrade the kitchen. I bet that's what it is. Not enough technology. Do we have kitchen level 2 unlocked yet? Do we have that building unlocked? And no, we don't. Not yet. Not yet. When we do, we'll be able to do a lot more recipes. All the recipes. We want all the things. But in the meantime, my people are the only one who gets to benefit. Edit assignments. We should probably up the roasted meat per day. Let's see. Mushroom soup. You can't make yet. But that's okay. Gruel we're still making. Vegetable soup. We've got everything for. I don't know why these are red. Why are they red? We've got all this stuff for vegetable soup. I unlocked it. Cabbage, onion, beetroot, carrot, wood, and bowl. I don't know. It's fine. We can at least do this stew. Oh, right. We did not unlock vegetable soup because we don't have the technology for it yet. That is right. But we do have the beet soup, which is kind of like borscht, I think. So we can make that. We can make meat with gravy. And I think that's what we can do at the moment. We can add those 2 recipes to our rotation. Accept assignments. Oh, it takes a lot of work to make this type of soup. What does the kitchen mean it doesn't have resources? No resources for what? You have meat, I know you do. I know you have bowls, I know you have plates. I put it all out there. I know there's firewood. Did make a ton before the end of last season. Yeah, we've had over 500 firewood, so that's not the issue. We'll let her get up and decide if there's actually an issue with what she has. She just won't make what she doesn't have resources for, but should be everything there. Onions, meats, eggs, berries, beetroot, apple, all the good stuff. Stone grate. Okay, I know we have a bunch of, like, fish, but I probably should go fillet. Yeah. Let's take all these fish. I mean, I guess I could just sell the fish. They're worth, I mean, especially the perch are worth a good amount of money. So, I mean, we could just eat a gruel and make our way. Start making our way over to Gustovia to start fleecing everyone of every penny. I need to warm up. Okay, clearly need the arm warmers after all. I didn't think I did, but apparently I do. You're fine, you're fine. We're going up over to a fire here. No, not the health bar going down. Look, look, warm. Warm. Because you're wet and it's cold. Warmed up. Working on it. Working on it. Need the winter bracers after all. Maybe we should give you your little coif. as well. There we go. I mean, I could switch you out for warm clothes. Clothes. Warm clothes. Warm trousers. I do have enough to make warm trousers. So why don't we do that? Let's make some warm trousers. Don't quite have enough wool fabric to make a warm tunic, but there's our warm trousers. I think I have wool thread. Oh, I'm over encumbered. I'm very over encumbered. Okay. If I eat the gruel, that'll fix the issue. Oh, you need 6 wool to make wool thread. Is it the fabric that I need, though? Clothes, warm tunic. Yeah, it's the fabric. I do think... Yes. Like I said, I'm making tons of money on cabbages this season, so... And poppy seed. I'm gonna be a rich, rich man at the end of this. Alright, let's upgrade our wardrobe a little bit with some nice, decent, warm... Oh. You know, it's fine. We're gonna make tons of money here. We're gonna treat ourselves with an actual, like, warm coat. That's actually, like, stylish and not just, like, stitched together animal skins. Worm. Look at him! He looking so fancy. Starting to look like an actual Castellan. Scarf. Hat. The little warm boots. The gloves. I want the whole set, I'm telling you. I want it all. But I don't have sheep yet. So that's gonna be hard. I'm gonna have to, like, trade here for some more of some of this stuff. Because I don't have sheep making wool for me just yet. But oh my gosh, I'm so happy with my new coat. It's so nice. We need this? What does this look like? %11% heat protection, 64%. I don't know that he needs the hood. Now he's down to 59%. I think it looks a little better. He is kind of dirty at the moment, so it'll look better once I clean him up. We do gotta drop a couple things, though, because, yeah. Drop. Drop stack here. Test. Testing. Our holding is good. Gotta clean up a little bit. Grab some more stock of gruel, even though we're not hungry. Just because it'll let us carry more weight. Now that we're clean, look at him! Looking very sleek. Can't wait to switch out these with actual, like, gloves. It'll look so good. Grab more of the gruel. What time is it? It is almost 2 a.m. I'm gonna drop off the clothes we're not using now in the storage. That'll free up a little bit of weight. As well as the bowls that we've emptied. Pretty sure no one in Gostovia sells like woolen stuff, but I'm pretty sure they do in Rolnica. So, and we might be able to, it's possible one of the other villages do as well. I might have to Google it. Even though you're not hungry. Let's travel. Just a cabbage merchant. Welcome to the Hotel California, the lovely place. Ba-ba-ba-da-da. Okay. Oh, our gruel wore off, but we're close enough that I think I'll hold off until we're... Speaking of which, it's been like a hot minute since I've saved. Friendly reminder to save your games if you haven't in a while. sure we've got a quest line that's supposed to pick up here other than the one with Alwen. Too, cause yeah. Oh, I've got to deliver some stuff to Sambor. Okay, well I can do that when I get back. When I get back, I'll grab 20 of each of those and go deliver the groceries to Sambor. And in the meantime, we can get here, check out the people that Gustovia has looking for a place to settle, the potential new villagers. See if anybody with decent skills is hanging out. How are you? Can I sell you stuff?
Stop the courage.
You're not a vendor, so no. Alright, here we go. So we got 3 people. I almost said up for adoption, but that's not. No, you all have terrible skills, really. You all have at least 2 ones. You have 4 ones. That's pretty bad. It's like I'm looking for good balance and at least like no ones, maximum 1. None of you fit the bill. Sorry. You don't make the cut.
I'm an experienced traveler, but a shy one.
I only travel when nobody's watching. Where's the Herald hanging out? Still in, time is it? 4 a.m. People will be getting up soon, and then I can start fleecing them of their money in exchange for cabbages. I'm gonna change my stream title. Okay.
I'm fed up with people always complaining. Damn it! Now I'm also complaining.
Loving the new fit for Rasimir here. And his lovely new warm blue coat. Waiting for the time to pass. hey, fishing nets. Hmm?
Alright then, keep your secrets.
Let's see. Barrel. Test. Wicker basket. Bundles.
You should hire a private wagoner to carry your things.
Oh, shut up. I'm here to sell stuff. I'm gonna be offloading. If I could make you go broke, I would. I'm just gonna creepily stand over these two vendors until they wake up. Be like, hey, I probably should put the bow away if I want to make it a slightly less intimidating. Just be like, hey, I brought you cabbages. Brought you cabbages. Buy my cabbages. They can't refuse. They're not programmed to be able to say, hey, that's all my money. I can't give you that. They will literally spend every last dime on whatever you want to sell them, and it doesn't matter if they'll, you know, you can make them buy anything. I like to think that I'm like blackmailing them into buying all my cabbages, or my cabbages are just so superb that everybody is willing to lay down every last penny to have as many of my cabbages as they could possibly afford. Hey, there you go. Edwin, hello. Hello. Hey, excuse me. Or rather, excuse you. Show me your wares, sir. I've got poppy seeds to sell you. How much money you got? 1,000 coins? I'll take all of it. You can't even buy all my poppy seeds. You can only buy 700 of my poppy seeds. Yep, you are broke. Pretty sure you can afford one cabbage. Here, you can have one cabbage in addition to all the seeds. And, do I have anything else you can buy? I'm pretty sure. Alright, one NPC gone broke. Farewell. Enjoy your poppy seeds. Wake up and smell the cabbages. Hey kid, would you like to buy a cabbage? I don't know why that was so funny in my head. I knew it. You are awake.
How are you?
Show me your wares and buy as many cabbages as you can. Bum, 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 bum. You can buy all the cabbages that I have left. Very nice. And you still have 1,000. Look at you. You are fancy. I'll have to come back with another load of cabbages to sell you. Take some fish while you're at it. All the fish. And actually, I've got poppy seeds I can sell you too. How's that? Would you like to buy some poppy seeds? That leaves you with 700. Okay, cool. I will be back to make you go broke.
Have a nice day.
Back home. We do need to take Sambor some groceries and then do some more trips. I mean, he doesn't want that much though, so I mean, I think I can finish working on like doing the selling and stuff and then bring him his groceries. He only wants 20 of each. I'm guaranteed to keep more than that for my own village, so... Let's focus on making some money. Making NPCs go broke one cabbage purchase at a time. Grab a drink of water from the well. Grab more cabbages. We're looking a little dirty. Maybe we'll walk through the water on our way over. This coat is nice, but it shows dirt more easily than some of the others. Love that a bunch of the villagers are just kind of hanging out in the morning together. We still have a lot of cabbages. $343 cabbages. Oh, hey, I see some crates over on the coast here. I want to take a look at. Did I get dirty again? So lost shipment. Some hops. Take that. Alright. Get to Gostovia and sell these cabbages before we can't move. First vendor we find. the hops. We'll come back for them.
Like waves every year.
Hail, friend! Best goods in the market.
Not quite broke yet. But getting close. I think she had more money to start with.
See you soon.
Look how fast I can go when I'm not over encumbered. It's amazing. Speedy. There we go. I think I can upgrade our food storage though, and then it'll hold more. Maybe I should take what Sambor wants. He wanted like 20 cabbage. Carrot. Beetroot. I think, and 20 onion. There we go. So pretty much a straight shot here through the woods. Keeping an eye out for the more nasty animals. Save. Oh, ad breaks. I have this one pet bed in my bedroom that Leo and Raffi love to fight over, so I need to make a point to stop at my local pet store and buy another one just like it, so that they can each have one and not fight over it anymore. Anybody else have to deal with that with their animals? Bull moose. When I get too close to the Wysant, they are nasty. You cannot outrun them. Sambor, here is your stupid food. Let's see if it's all there. Don't test me, Sambor. Where is she? Hey, don't you talk. Where? Hornica. Well, brief dialogue. We'll have to go back to Hornica. I will probably take the wagon to get there. Considering the amount of back and forth we've had to do to Sambor, early in the game. I'm glad we chose where we did for our settlement. Already see glimpses of the village through the trees. We just gotta get past these animals. All right. Back again. Let's grab some more cabbages to sell. This time, maybe we'll go ahead and go through Barrow and Veronica. Probably check. Probably no more. I want to check. I think oats get sowed this season. Do I have oat seeds? Cabbage and carrot. Flax. Onion, poppy, rye. Wheat. Okay, so I don't have any oat grain yet. Okay, and it's only wheat and rye. I really didn't sow any oat seeds in the spring. Apparently not. Okay, well, oats can only be sown in the spring, so I need to make sure and do that. Wheat and rye is what we can sow this season. And then carrot in winter, none of which, except the rye, will be harvestable in the spring. Let's go through Barrow and then
I need to work on that.
That way we can take a look at village recruits at the same time as heading over to Madam Inventor. Okay. Alright, Barlow. Hey you, would you like to buy cabbages?
Price is so low you don't need to haggle.
There we go. Sold cabbages.
See you soon.
What do we got here? Only 2 3s. If you have a 1, I would really rather you have 3 3s. You have 2 1s, 2 3s, 2 2s.
My favorite times of the year are parties between seasons. Good thing that only selected people are invited to those.
Right? Under Veronica. I just had to clear out a bandit camp near Veronica. Hopefully I don't have to again this season. The autumn leaves in this game are so pretty. I love autumn. It's my favorite season. Alright, Nicola. So, which of the feathers I've brought is the winner? None. Excuse me? After dozens of experiments, it seems that the good old goose feather is clearly the best choice. Doesn't this mean that all our work was for nothing? Not at all. We found the answer we were looking for. It calls for celebration. My wife was correct. Your passion truly has no match. I would love to have someone with your energy around. Will you consider joining my settlement? Considered and accepted. I'm so excited. I wish I had something to offer you in return. Oh, here. Take my arrow prototypes. They're a bit, unpredictable. But it's the only way I could thank you. Wonderful. Welcome to the family. Yes. Alright, we gotta assign her to stuff. We can assign her to the house that Jaroslaw lives in for now. And she's all 3s and a 6. With Jaroslaw... I usually, in particular, like to pair these guys up with someone who has... what is the only other one that has 2 1s who I was looking to pair up? But this is a woman, so I can't pair her up. Okay. Okay. So her best thing is, predictably, production. I'm not really sure what to put her on. I mean, she's good at everything. Currently ever living with Jaroslawa. Rather pair her up with someone who already has 3 3s. I'm pretty sure Seymour's already taken. Yeah, because you live with Niradka and your wife. Do I have any other boys other than Roland who already just got married? No, I don't. So, you know, we're on the hunt. We're on the hunt for a more eligible bachelor for Nicola. And other eligible bachelors, because we are a female-dominated village, which I kind of love for us, but also, I could put her in the smithy, I guess. Assignments. Stone pickaxe. Not a whole lot of things I have unlocked in the smithy right now, but some stone hoes. Fishing spears for sure. Probably wooden shovels and wooden hammers. It's a start. Well, I really thought there was going to be more steps to that quest. But, let's see who we got over here. We do have one man. Okay, not you. Ooh, 3 3s. Yes, you have one, but there's, I mean, with 3 3s, that could be worth it. I do have a house I can put you in temporarily. And then I could pair you up with the other one. And then you're...
I'm an
That'd be really
experienced
good.
traveler, but a shy one.
How old is Nicola? And then I just have to make a separate house for Nicola and this guy. Roland wasn't already married, it would have been tempting to have him and Nicola match up. But, that's okay. They're a little further age apart. Alright, so she's 23. This
How is
guy
life treating you? See you around.
is 22. They're close in age.
How are you?
I'm creating a new settlement and looking for good people willing to join me. Sounds like what I was looking for. With pleasure. Great. See you there. We are recruiting. We have one other house. Stick you here for now. Let's see. Three, 3. Seeing if there's anybody else he would match up really well with. Technically, he's not a bad match for Pakoslawa because they have 2 3s in common. Their 1 is in common, so they're not dropping down 1. So that would be at 2 1 2 2. So go down from 3 3s to 2 3s, but no 1s. He is good. And he's good at... We'll have to think about that. 'Cause he might be decent to keep where he is. And, let him work the farm stuff. I'll have to talk to him to see what his actual, like, preference is. But it's a start. It's a start. And with that, we really don't have room for more villagers. Sorry, didn't mean to run into you. Let's see. Let's save. Yeah, we don't... I was gonna say, let's do another, like, loop around looking for, villagers, but we don't have any spaces to put them at the moment, so we're better off building another house and then redistributing people and going from there. I haven't given him a job yet, mainly because I'm not really sure. Maybe I'll have him help me with the farming to start off with. I do have the... Should grab bags. Should definitely craft some more bags, but I could probably put him at the farm shed to start with for work. Let's get home, make some more stuff. His 1 does mean that if I paired him up with Nicola, that they would have a kid that has 1 level 2 skill, and that would be, actually, he'd probably have more than 1 level 2 skill. The point is, we want like no ones and like multiple threes, because it creates more flexibility for assigning them when they become adults. Like, what are the skill? Do we have skills for? Yeah, like Waklawa right now. I'm pretty sure her skills are gonna get better because she's only a baby right now. But right now she's got like all 2s and then a 1. Her parents are Simar and Miradka. So she should end up with at least 2 3s. And then all 2s otherwise. When she's grown up. But she starts out with a bunch of 2s and a 1. Take a drink of water. Oh, Meg! Thank you for redeeming Group Hydrate. I'm not sure how long that's been there, but thank you. Appreciate you looking out. If you're watching with me, please take a drink of water, or something else that does not have caffeine in it. Alright, we should make some new bags because I could assign basically fertilizing the fields as something that Naslaw works on doing for me. What do you mean no items in storage? Oh, I guess I need to put things in the storage. Okay, I think I understand how this works. Like, the nice thing with Nasla is because he's got 3 3s, there are 3 different kind of areas of specialty that I can move him around if I need to. It's very convenient. Which is why I'm trying to make sure that all the second generation kids will have at least 2 3s. Give that flexibility of what they'll end up doing. Because then I can put them wherever I need them to be. I'll put a bunch of fertilizer in bags and stuff in the farm shed. So hopefully he'll work on fertilizing the fields for me, because that'll save me some time. I'm already level 7 on the farming, so I don't have to be quite as involved in the farming at this point. Alright, we need to grab the fertilizer. Okay, we have to make a couple trips. You getting very sleepy? Yes, you can have a tuck in, Pinky. I hope you sleep well, love. And a 19% boost to your cozy. You were already pretty cozy, my friend. figure out how the assigning with the farm shed works here. We'll make some bags. And make sure the farm shed is stocked with fertilizer. And hose, so hopefully he will just like do it automatically.
Diamonds above our heads, and we were talking gibberish.
Yeah. Maybe. I see you. There we go. Alright, let's see. They just automatically do it if they've got the resources to do it? Is that how this is gonna work? I'm gonna look up. I'm gonna look at the wiki for the farm shed. How does it work? Alright. Storage set, 4 farmer slots, 1 slot for a teenage apprentice. Farmers don't have production settings in the farm shed as they automatically will tend to the fields when the player has first set what the farmers have to sow in the fields from the management. Okay. So after that, they will fertilize, plow, sow, plant, and wait for crops to be ready for harvest. Okay, so I have to say what's in each field. The big field. I'll probably make the biggest field rye. Oh, here we go. I found the settings. So plant type. For fall, we want to sow rye. For this field. Okay. And then let's see. They'll prioritize closest to the farm shed, which makes sense. The only other thing I can sow in this season is the wheat, which won't be harvested until the following summer. It's important to note. do wheat for autumn sowing. I gotta change over. Wonder if I still have to do this. Okay. Yes, accept the changes. Okay, I think I missed. I did. Rye. There we go. Alright, we figured this out. Yes, accept the changes. Field 4 is also going to be wheat. Change over there. There. Okay, well that's an assignment there. And that'll take like a little more than 200, so that'll use up most of the fertilizer, most if not all of the fertilizer that I have, which is fine because I'll make more with the following season or buy more if I need to. Fertilizer, and then make sure we've got, I think it's like 128 seeds for rye. And then like 100. I'll just do 130. And then 100 for wheat. So half the wheat grain that I have. We're planting. Then we'll make sure we've got some plow tools, some hose in the farm shed here. And we'll see how good he does. See how good he does with this assignment. Yeah, I'll have like 40 fertilizer left. There's the grains, there's that. You have some stone hose. So I'll go ahead and put those into the farm shed as well. I'll remove some of the excess fertilizer here. Free up some space. Unpredictable arrows of randomness. 1 to 100 piercing damage. No way of predicting how they'll behave in action. Logs, wooden poles. put the unpredictable arrows in my personal storage for next. Jump scared by my own wife. Oh, Megs, I see you. Let's see. Hello, love. I am so sorry. I did not see your message. I got really absorbed and wasn't looking at chat. I apologize. That it took me almost 10 minutes. That's really, really embarrassing. I'm usually much, much better at keeping an eye on chat. Do you want Clueless, the movie Valley Girl, or more like Kardashian Valley Girl? If you're still here. Otherwise, I will ask next time. Or refund your points. And game has been going well, you know? We made some money. Kardashian, okay. All right. Oh, I appreciate your patience and understanding, Megs. Let me get a timer set. For 5 minutes. Okay, so we're like doing this, I guess. It's like totally medieval the way we're doing things. Getting down and dirty. Like, what even? People, like, really lived like this? I'm struggling. I'm sorry. See. Right. I don't even... I'm having a hard time grabbing this accent tonight. It's usually one of my easiest ones. Alright. This is like totally unhinged levels. Like, where's the glamour? Where is the glamour? But I was gonna grab some food and then I like totally forgot. Like, what even? How could I just forget? Let's grab some flatbread. That seems like totally kosher. It's like artisan bread. Handmade, like any bread that isn't. Oh, thank you, Megs. Alright, we ate some bread and we hired a new farmer so we don't have to be the one who's carrying the fertilizer around to all these fields. But, like, which fields were the ones that we assigned? I know we assigned this one, the field 6, because it's so big. Like, mega big. And I think it was this one and this one that we also asked our new bestie, Noslo, to like totally do the fertilizing and planting for us so that we could spend our time doing better things. And we do gotta build a house because we're not sure if we really want Noslo and Nicola to stay where they are or if we want to pair them up with each other. And I'm realizing that I accidentally set the timer not for 5 minutes, but for 5 hours. Like, total brain space. But I can tell that we've got just over a minute left on the actual time for this channel point redeem. And I'm probably gonna need to collect some more stone here if we're gonna build another house. And finish insulating the house that we have here. Like, I'm pretty sure our girl got us, yeah, we've got plenty of limestone to finish up the insulating there. And we may have to grab the limestone from the storage shed if we want to do the house on the far side of town, because I don't think it's in range. I think it's totally out of range of our little shed's like resource pool radius. I don't even know, but we got just a couple seconds left here, and that's it. That was 5 minutes. Not my best card. I feel like I've done that accent better before. I was really, for whatever reason, I was struggling to grab it and hold on to it today. But I hope you enjoyed Megs anyway. I find like there's a lot more like tonal variation in like the early 2000s Valley Girl than there is in like the 2010s like LA Valley Girl, you know what I mean? Like Clueless is like totally, do you really mean that? Like, oh my god. Versus Kardashian tends to keep a much more like level like vocal. There's a term for it. Like a vocal grate. That's not the right term, but it's close. We're gonna put the spork in our personal storage too. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Meg. Leo went off somewhere. He might be waiting in bed for me. I should check and see how close all the all like selling and stuff, if that's increased diplomacy skill. Alright, and I think let's check that with the skill. Doesn't look like it went up that much. Diplomacy's a hard skill to increase. One of the reasons why like the first thing I increased was the diplomacy knowledge, so I get 15% more experience for diplomacy activities. But it's a hard skill to level up. It's the hardest skill to level up. And I think I'm gonna Alright, I think our people did make it here. Think Didn't I? Yeah, I paired him with Kunigunda so that it would eliminate the ones in their children. I mean, she's currently with Jaroslaw, who has no ones, but only 2 3s. 2 natural 3. Would be a 4 and 2 3s and 3 2s if they had kids, which isn't bad, honestly. Versus if I paired him with Naslaw, he'd have 4 3s. Well, a 4, 3 3s, and 2 2s. So that is better. I feel like I really should pair Nicola with Naslaw. I think I'm gonna end stream here, though. If we can find a friend to raid. Work tomorrow. I will be streaming tomorrow evening though. Starting right about 8:30 Eastern. I did adjust my stream times on Tuesday, Thursdays to give me just a little extra time after I get home from work. And feel a little bit less rushed. And let's see. Now I'm gonna be kind of like raiding and then sleepy lurking. Let's see. Somebody we haven't raided recently. I'm not really feeling up to making a new friend. I haven't met a ton of people in the Twitch Medieval Dynasty community yet. And I usually prefer to either have been in their stream, been rated by their stream, or have them recommended by like a friend, you know, by one of you guys before I raid into them, just because I do want to make sure I'm taking you guys to safe places, to friendly places that uphold the same sort of ideals that I try to keep in my own stream. So I have a friend who does ASMR on stream, someone we've rated before. They're very sweet. I've got several friends doing things in The Sims, some building. I've got a friend doing the Ale and Tail Tavern. I have a friend doing some co-working. Does any of that sound fun to anyone who is currently in chat? I know there's not very many of you at the moment, which is okay. I know it's late and it's the middle of the week. I don't expect like huge turnouts for every stream. People be busy. People be sleeping. I get it. Who have I not rated in a hot minute? Somebody else who, it's been a long time since I've rated Claudia. I don't know how much longer Claudia will be up. She has been, she's only been streaming less than an hour. It looks like she's got an ad break that's gonna be finishing up in 30 seconds. She's doing some Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. She's a Nintendo Switch player. She raids me fairly often. I'd like to, but because of our schedules and stuff, she's usually already done streaming by the time that I am ready to end stream. Just away, but she's still streaming, so I'm going to have us raid Claudia because Claudia is a good friend. And I'm putting raid messages in the chat in case anybody wants to come with. You will get extra channel points for doing so. We're gonna go raid our friend Claudia. Go say hi, spread some love. No, not the ads! I was trying to avoid those. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I was trying to avoid those. I was trying to get you out before those ran. But I was too slow. But we are getting out of here now, and yeah, we're raiding out, and I do, if you want an autograph from one of my cats, you gotta be first. That's how you earn that. So next stream tomorrow, starting about 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We are continuing Ultimate Decades. finishing up winter 1309, wrapping up the decade. And it'll be a goodbye for now, my guys, gals, and non-binary pals. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for resubscribing, Bluma. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a great night, day, time zone. Bye.